Hi everyone, I'm here to just give you a little bit of context as to what Yoga Nidra is all about and what this Sankalpa thing is so that you can get the most of this practice. So a way that we could translate this is that Yoga Nidra is essentially like a sleep state with a trace of awareness. So kind of like that moment right before you fall asleep and right when you wake up. So in yoga, it's a form of pratyahara, which is like this mental awareness. So you're plugged in and you're connected, yet you're totally dissociated from all the sensory channels. So we're going to cut off sight and all of that and really draw everything inward. So you can kind of consider this practice more like a systematic investigation of our internal structures. So we don't really realize often how much we operate from a place that's based on our belief systems that we may or may not even be conscious of. Certain patterns that define or perhaps limit or even alter our personal identity and reality. So essentially what we're going to do is through a very relaxed process, you're going to start to experience the different layers of the human body or personality, I should say, defined by yoga. So we refer to them as our koshas in yoga. But essentially we're going to go through and just find a more subtle awareness of who we really are. And it's kind of hard to describe the subtle body. It's like that awareness and just that deeper sense of knowing yourself. So that's where we're going. So you want to kind of realize this through direct experience. So when we get into this question of like, who am I? Well, when we really dig deep into that, it's kind of like a Purana question. One of my teachers that I got to meet very, very nicely in India said, and I just loved it because the more we actually dive deeper into that, it's a really interesting question. So that's what we're here to do in this practice. Life is really a creation of what we believe, my friends. So whether we're conscious of these beliefs or not, they're creating and imposing this lens on how we see things. So if we believe that our physical sense leads us to believe our environment is objective, well, then that means it's separate from ourselves, so we feel powerless to change it. However, if we believe that our environment is subjective, we are interconnected with everything, and then suddenly we do become empowered to be bigger than we are, or bigger than our environment, I should say, and the ability to create change. That's what we're here for. So the practice is a step-by-step process. Everything is guided, and it's help you to achieve a one-pointed awareness. Again, one of the most important things that we can learn to develop on our mat is focus. So the best part about it is you don't need to do a single thing the whole time, which means this is safe for anybody. And the most important thing here is that you do understand what a Sankalpa is. So essentially that can be loosely translated into San, which is our connection with our highest truth. And then Kalpa is loosely translated into like vow, or like you could think of it, the rule above all other rules. So it's your number one. It's really amazing because it's tapping into your most powerful force from a completely relaxed state of mind. It's a powerful method of reshaping your personality and the direction that you want to take this life. So you want to think of it, to put it in a really simple way, it's an I am statement. You want to make sure that it's stated in the present moment. So it's not an I will statement, it's an I am, okay? Or I want, no, I am. So it's got to be positive, short, and concise, and you want to use this constantly. So we want intensity and repetition, and if you really take on this practice, which I highly recommend you do, it's fascinating and very powerful. Like, do this all the time. Work with your Sankalpa constantly in your meditation, and even those moments I mentioned before when you just got up in bed and when you're just about to fall asleep. Try to resonate with that Sankalpa and let it absorb while you're in that really relaxed state. It creates this kind of mind-heart coherence between belief and truth, which is really powerful. And consistency, again, keep it until it comes true. And how do I know when that Sankalpa manifests? Trust me, you will know. It is a total shift, and it's just like trying to explain the subtle body. It's not really an experience that you can put into words. So it's going to be a visceral, powerful experience, and then you're just going to be in that state of no. You're not trying to tell yourself anymore. You feel that, and so it will give you feedback. You will know when it's time to move on to your next Sankalpa. So I hope this helps get the most out of your practice, but please know that we're here from you. So if there is any questions that you have, please feel free to reach out. And I hope you enjoy the beautiful Nidras that are on our online studio. Until next time, namaste.